Right, folk, welcome back to another cider review. A long time since my last review, but this one is for Ben. We were talking, you know who you are, you know which Ben you are. We were talking last night about ciders and whatnot, and I got a whole box of ciders which I've been drinking through. And he was saying that his good lady drinks this, and I was like, well, I haven't had it. I know who it was made by, or at least I'm pretty sure I know who it's made by. And I thought I would give it a go, see what I make of it, and tell you what I think of it. It is Hawkstone cider. Now, Hawkstone, the lager itself, obviously Jerry Clarkson bought the Cotswold Brewery. I don't know 100% whether he completely bought the brewery or it was a phased kind of thing, but I basically owned, basically created the brand of Hawkstone Brewery, but it was Cotswold Brewery, which was famously known in the area for producing really, really good lagers. They used to do like an imperial lager, which I loved, which was sold into Waitrose. You could buy it online as well. It is a standard lager, just very, very good, solid lagers. I can't remember, I think the brewer was English, but I think there had some German brewers there as well at the time. Anyway, we're on a couple of years. They were producing plenty, obviously at their main site, but then they couldn't quite keep up with demand, and ultimately what they were going for was, with the diddly squat thing and the whole TV show, was a big brand and also distribution. So what they did was they got Molson Coors on board with a distribution contract, but not just a distribution contract, they actually got it made at Tennent's. So it's all made at Tennent's, the actual the lager is. Some of the actual lager, I'm kind of operating off probably about 8 months old information, so it's not the freshest. But the actual lager is all produced up at Tennent's. They then produce some stuff at their brewery for the Farmer's Dog, I think it is, and it's literally that brewery there, the Cotswold Brewery, is producing beers for one for trial and for guest beers and future kind of like beers that they want to do and trial, but also beers that they sell to the Farmer's Dog. This one, the cider, I know for a long time was made at Henry Weston's, because you could just look at it and tell it was Henry Weston's. Bottle design, that sort of thing. I've since seen that the raspberry, or was it rhubarb jobber, was it rhubastard I think it was made at Dunkerton's, was then packaged by Holden's and then sent back down to a unit somewhere in Cheltenham and then redistributed from there. So yeah, this is the first time actually trying this cider. I got it from Waitrose, £3.15 or something. So not the cheapest compared to other ciders and whatnot that I'd drink and buy. Smells alright though, smells quite sweet. 5% ABV, let's give it a go. I'm not really a Weston's man. I've had plenty of Weston's in the past, like Weston's Original. I bought it, a lot of it for the brewery a couple of years ago, just because it was, well, I didn't buy it. It was bought because it was an offer, and we bought like 40 kegs of it or something. And then we moved on to Ifford, and I like Ifford. I mean, I personally like Ifford, but I think it's a bit too dry for some people, and a bit too kind of like a scrumpy sort of taste for some people. So I think we might move and look at other choices. I've tried the other ones from Ifford as well, but anyway, it's not my decision, that. It's not a cider that I'm drinking for me, it's for other people. So, crystal clear as you'd expect, carbonation medium to high as you'd think it would be. Nose is sweet, but it does have that fucking classic Western sort of nose. A bit of like it's a medium, I'd say medium, it's not medium dry, but it's I'd say there are sweet notes, and then there are sort of, it's probably pushing medium at the higher kind of levels of medium, away from Sweet. As I say, the ancient Hawkstone stands proud, looking out over the orchards of Gloucestershire, Herefordshire, Oxfordshire and Worcestershire, in fact, from where we gather the very finest British heritage cider apple varieties. Now, if you think those fucking apples are coming from there, across all those regions, nah, mate, it's fucking Westerns, isn't it? Produced in the UK for Hawkstone. It's fucking Westerns. If I was to look, and basically, because there'll be a certain code on the barcode, I can hunt through it and try and find out actually kind of where it's made from. And then also there'll be batch codes and stuff like that, which you can spot on the side of the bottle or on a cap or whatever, and it'll point to where it's actually made. I'm 95% sure it's Westerns. Anyway, let's give it a go. Cheers. Tastes like Westerns. Really does. That kind of tangy finish. It's sweet. I reckon it might well even be a rebadge. I don't think it's like a rebadge of original, because I think original was a bit more tangy on the back end. There's me thinking it could have been something like a Dirty Rascal, but I don't think it is. From Thatcher's, because they don't use this bottle type. But more house music. It's all right. You know, it's inoffensive. It's really easy drinking. There's nothing wrong. It's not my sort of cider, but I could drink it until the cows come home, sort of thing. I reckon it's probably a medium sweet, but it doesn't have the 100% of the taste that I kind of enjoy. I tend to prefer, and I'll be honest with this, I tend to prefer a sweet cider or medium sweet, and I don't agree with, I think lilies are the worst out there for kind of fruited shit. They say it's like a medium sweet. It's not. They're all massively sweet. And I think even like Thatcher's, I think the gold is a very solid kind of like medium sweet cider. Probably maybe more so a medium. If you've had dry and medium dry, they're on a different fucking par. But yeah, it's acceptable. It's acceptable. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just like drinking anything else from Westerns, but yeah. Hawkstone, fucking as you can see, pound through it. That's a dangerous thing for cider. It's all right. I wouldn't bother paying for it though. £3.15. When you can pick up a bottle of Henry Weston's vintage or whatever, 8.4%, 85 or something, for about £1 cheaper, if not more. I wouldn't bother, because all you're buying here is just some fucking brand, and it's not real. It's all a lie. Some of it's real, but yeah, Hawkstone cider. It's all right. See you next one.